Yeah, I know. We're still not in the truck. What's good, mother truckers? It's your boy CDLK going on, back with another video, back with another banger. Focus on my finger. Focus on my finger. There it is. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing love here on YouTube, showing love on the TikTok, man. I feel like we got a little community growing with you guys, man. As you can tell, right now I'm in the home base with it. I'm in the man cave. And this video right here is just going to be more of a update video on everything. I'm also going to give you guys a few tips and tricks because, as you guys know, I found my first job here locally in Southern California as a brand new truck driver. And a lot of you guys have been asking me questions on my TikTok on how I was able to find that opportunity. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips how to find opportunities near you and stuff like that. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, follow me on IG and TikTok, and let's get right into it. Background checks. I wanted to include this to not only give you guys an update, but to also give you guys insight on what it's like to actually get hired on as a truck driver. So basically, the company that is hiring me on, of course, with any job, not even just trucking, man, you got to do your background check. Background checks could take a couple days. It could take a couple weeks. It really just depends. But not only with the background check, now me being a truck driver, there's actually a few extra steps, and every company's different, every job is different, so take this with a grain of salt. The company that is hiring me on, I have to do my background check. They also have to run a motor vehicle report on me. What's a motor vehicle report? It basically is a report of all your motor vehicle history, whether that means tickets, accidents, different things like that. If you have DUIs and all that stuff, that will all come up on a motor vehicle report. Now, my motor vehicle report is clean, it's good. For some of you guys that may have a DUI on your record or crashes or a whole bunch of tickets, just keep in mind that a lot of companies are going to run your motor vehicle report. Pretty much probably all of them are. The company I'm going to be working for isn't, like I've said before, the biggest company. So I have to be able to be accepted by their insurance, and that's hence the motor vehicle report. Once they see that, then their insurance will be like, oh, okay, you know, we can accept them on the policy. With being a brand new truck driver, you guys, your insurance is going to be really, really high. And what I mean by your insurance, obviously you're not the one paying the insurance, but I'm saying for the company, you coming in under them, your rate is going to be higher than a lot of the drivers that they already have that are seasoned drivers. That's hence part of the reason why a lot of these companies don't hire new drivers right off the bat like that. Next, I have to do a DOT physical and a drug test. Now, I know in order to get your permit, you do a DOT physical, but these companies can require their own DOT physical as well, which most of them do. Not to say that the one you got was invalid, but they want you to have one done underneath their company, underneath the people that they, you know, work with. Don't know what a DOT physical is? It's basically like a regular physical, and they have to clear you. It's kind of like when you go play football and stuff, and they got to clear you. It's kind of similar to that. Drug test is standard. Now, not every trucking job does a hair drug test. It really just depends. But the specific job I'm getting hired on for, I think it's just a urine test. Most jobs do urine tests, but some companies will require a hair follicle test and urine, or one or the other. That's basically the update there. We're just waiting on all of that stuff. Now, what's crazy is, surprisingly, randomly, man, I got a job offer from Pepsi. As you guys know, Pepsi was one of my #1 contenders, man, when it came to trucking jobs. But the position they offered me for, unfortunately, isn't to be a truck driver at this moment. Now, they want to bring me in as a merchandiser and eventually maybe move me into the whole truck driving sector. Now, the thing that sucks about that is, you know, I gotta get trained and work a whole nother job before I even try to become a truck driver. I got my CDL to be able to drive trucks, and it's just like, you know, to come in under another position with no necessarily guarantee that they're gonna move me to, you know, being a truck driver is kind of like, it's like bittersweet, man, because I really do like Pepsi, man, as far as just a company in general. I don't know, you just get good feelings about certain things, and I really do, you know, enjoy Pepsi. Now, for those of you who have been asking me a lot of the questions of, hey, like, how do you get these local job opportunities as a new driver? Because all these seasoned truckers are telling me, hey, like, you can't get a local job when you're brand new. You gotta go OTR. The first things first, and I don't know how many times I've said this, It is not true, man. If somebody tells you you cannot get a local job as a brand new truck driver, it is not true. Now, I'm not saying it's the easiest thing to do, but you can get a local job as a brand new truck driver. You just have to do your research. I'll kind of formulate how I was able to find my opportunity. I was job searching before I got my CDL, man. I was looking up companies. I was looking up and doing research before. And I always advise you guys to do that, man. Do it before. No problem with being proactive. Yes, some of the jobs you can't apply for until you actually have the physical CDL, but still, at least you'll know what companies to go for. Use YouTube as a resource, man. I know a lot of times we come on YouTube to be entertained, but just as you guys are watching this video right now, use YouTube as a resource. I found some really good videos by a YouTuber. His name is I Am Anthony TV. He's actually a food service truck driver, and he put out videos. It was not even like a recent video. It was like a year ago or something, of the 10 best companies that hire like new drivers and stuff. And all of these were like, most of them were local like opportunities, bro. And that's how I was able to find out about like Pepsi, Coca-Cola, you know, Cisco, McLean, Gordon Food Service, Performance Food Group, different places like that. That's how I was able to figure it out. Of course, you can go on Google and you could type in local CDL jobs near me. Now, this isn't the best way, just because when I did it on Google, bro, it just really just pulled up random stuff. Like some of it was like jobs that were offered at some point, but they're not even, you know, jobs that, you know, they're not looking for drivers and stuff like that right now. Sometimes it would just pull up a company. So it wasn't the best way. But I would just say, just do it to kind of get a basis on, you know, what pops up. You never know. Also use the tools of Indeed, bro. I know Indeed has a bad stigma that, hey, every job on Indeed is BS, bro. Stay away from Indeed. But I would tell you this is how I found the trucking job opportunity that I have on the table right now. Because Indeed, the cool thing about Indeed is a lot of these smaller companies that don't have such a big name, like Pepsi, bro, everybody knows Pepsi. They know to go, okay, type in Pepsi jobs. But the company that I'm about to work for, you wouldn't know to just go and type this in on Google unless somebody told you or you went on Indeed. And that's a way that these smaller companies can get people hired on, is because they use Indeed. You can type in local CDL jobs. It doesn't even got to be for local. If you want to find regional, if you want to find whatever you want to find, you can search it up on Indeed. And it's real easy to apply in Indeed. A lot of them are just one-click applies. You just go through and submit your resume, man. And just daily do your research. Keep on searching these jobs, man. You don't know how many times I check Pepsi's website. You don't know how many times I check Snyder's website for new jobs. You got to stay on top of it, man. Anything you want in life is obtainable. You have to work hard to get it. I live in an area that is highly populated, man. Southern California. So there's a lot of competition for jobs out here, especially local jobs. Most people want to stay home. The competition for jobs was a lot higher out here, but I continue to research. I continued to apply. I didn't give up, and I had to wait and be a little bit patient, man. And sometimes, you know, I trust me, I'm not the most patient person, but I had to learn to be patient, bro. And those are just some of the best tips, man. You guys will find it your own way. Everybody's experience is going to be different. It all depends on your area, where you're at, located, all that stuff. But just don't give up, man. Keep on doing what you're doing, and you will find yourself a job opportunity. I know a lot of people on TikTok is telling me it's frustrating because they've been waiting so long. And trust me, it was frustrating for me. But you got to keep on going. And that's where we're going to leave the video at, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the update. Hopefully I can help somebody out there. But I soon, listen, you guys will see me starting my first day soon. I know I keep saying that. But hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Follow me on IG. And yeah, let's go.